Test 1 2 1 2. Are we back? Right. Well, that's concerning. So I just had my computer just randomly doing a restart, which is an issue I had with a different game, Across the Obelisk, where this was sometimes do that. And apparently it's some sort of rare issue, or at least in Across the Obelisk, it's some rare issue that's related to specific Ryzen AMD processors and something in Unity. But I don't have that with all Unity games, but some games, and now I'm concerned that the BSG game might have the same issue. I'm assuming this is Unity. I hope it doesn't happen again. Knock on wood that it doesn't happen, but it's a very, very unique and weird issue. Anyway, no error. It really just a reboot, as if I had clicked on restart computer. Well, without the shutting down part. That's the concern. There's no error, no crash or anything. I could and should probably look in the Windows Event Manager, see if I can see anything there. But yeah. Anyway, thankfully the game has keeps the game state constantly saved to prevent you from save scumming, so we didn't lose any progress here. Don't have to fight that battle again. So I guess we allow you to. Man, we really need to get some resource POIs in the next sector if we do this. But I think I want to do this. I want to get... Okay, workers are now... No. Oh no, so this is the influence. They have higher influence, but... Okay, so the fists are the influence, and then the relationship status. I wish you would, see a more detailed list of the relationship, but whatever. Oh, so you manually updated the BIOS and that solved that issue. Maybe I need to look into that. I don't think I've ever updated my BIOS there. It's like updating BIOS is something that sounds scary and risky, but I think nowadays it's not that critical anymore, or not that tricky to do. Okay, we have 2 actions left. I think we just throw 60 XP here on the crew to increase the amount of scrap we get per jump, so we are at least not scrap poor. Oh look, an opportunity. That's a positive event. It's because the worker influence is high, eh? Struck a deal with the workers. I was having a drink recently with a guild leader told me they were quite eager to test the new salvage technology. I take down a few silence. They show us how to gain additional scrap with their new tech. Great opportunity. We gain 100 scrap upon resolution. And what do we need to do? Destroy 15 silent units. Oh, with Chen assigned to a squadron? God damn it. Okay. Guess you're flying in the next fight, Chen. Oh, did I not do my bar encounter yet this jump cycle? Thanks for the heads up. What do we have? Underworlds. Good. Repair Underworlds. Trade offer by the workers. Or increase morale of Iris. I think getting the Underworld away from tents might not be the worst. Sure, it looks from the outside. Playing with the underworld is like walking in the dark. Locks goodbye, and you wonder if you and these gangsters are actually playing the same game. But eventually, Locke, our secret talent, leads to a big win. Immediately changes the way these members of the underworld see you. Yeah, so we don't have the supplies to buy them a big round of drinks, so we buy them a small round. Get them back to fair. Wonderful. Alright, so I guess then... Well, the question is, do we take the Kestrel out for flight, or do we... I think we stick with our current deployment, and we're gonna throw our XO here into the Wolf. Because, you know, she needs to score 15 kills, so we get that crisis resolved. Or that opportunity. Yeah, I'm torn on that new ship. I mean, we could maybe then instead of the Cobra away, get the Kestrel in. Hey, Laura, what's up? Alright, we definitely need something where we can get supplies and or scrap, right? So over here we can get scrap, can get supplies, can get Tilium, can get nukes, can get fate. And this is fleet health, fate. Oh, we can get a civilian ship. No, no. I think we need to take the resources. Ah, that's the thing, right? A ship produces something each jump. Like, the earlier we get an extra ship, the more we get. But man, like any crisis that needs any sort of supplies is just gonna wreck us because we can't resolve it. Lenny, that is actually one of my favorite things to watch at the moment. Which is weird, because normally I do not like reaction content, but Starbuck watching Battlestar for the first time has been my favorite YouTube series in the last couple of weeks. So the first thing I do after every Thursday stream is, you know, go to YouTube and watch Kate Sackhoff watch the latest Battlestar episode. We will get some supplies at the jump, that is right, and also some scrap. And we get scrap. Well, I'm not sure if we need 15 kills in general while that guy is piloting, or if that guy needs to score 15 kills himself. But yeah, god damn it. Greed is good. Okay, convinced me. Yeah, I think it's just we need to destroy 15 units while they're assigned to a ship, so it doesn't have to be that ship that gets the kills. So the Kestrel, yeah, okay, so we don't have a long-range sniper anymore, right? The Kestrel only has 56 range, which is roughly the same as the Wolf. Yeah, roughly. Both have exactly 56. All right, what's the enemy doing? Prepared shot, 100% damage, but 50% increased cooldown. I don't think the Cylons care too much about the cooldown. They usually don't live long enough. Automatic firing. A single squadron within 115 range from the capture ship for 20. Oh, firing at. Also, that's probably this radius, right? So, which basically tells me let's not get close to this thing. Raiders, heavy raiders, snipers, and tempests. Okay. I think
close range.
Stand the Viper here. Actually, we keep the Wolf in the middle, and the Kestrel is more. So which one is active right now? None. Okay, we activate offensive coordination. Actually, in that case, let's fly over there together. At the moment, we're murdering them fairly effectively. Just take and stay out of the enemy AoE area. Oh, whoa. Okay, stay there. Who am I looking at? You? You didn't finish the job there, buddy. Chasing this one. Yeah, we're taking a little bit of damage. Whoa, 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 whoa. What do you guys think you're doing? Okay, you hunt this guy, you go for this. You fall back a little bit, and then we engage these in a sec. We could just probably use our cannons. Assuming that's enough damage to take them out. Yeah, okay. Oh, the gun turrets. Oh no, that was Deadeye. I'm looking at here. Oh yeah, 75 range is not that amazing, right? Well, probably once we get a bigger enemy group again, I think I'll use that. I feel like this is not something you use on a single enemy, but rather on multiple enemies. This spawn in might be the one where we need that. That's what's that? Duration 5 seconds. Okay, trigger gun turrets. Okay. That was satisfying all around, including the sound effect. I had some bass to it. You're still okay. Let's fly over here so we are in buff range, actually. 34 seconds. Seven. What's the cooldown on this thing? 20 seconds. Let's fly over here. And once they spawn in, we probably just trigger the turret again. Pretty badass. I think with nothing else spawning in, 16 seconds to jump, I want to say we can start flying home. I don't think anything will come in and threaten us here. That's a relaxed jump. Okay, I like that. That turret, pretty good. Pretty good. Okay. Blessing. 50 fate, don't care. 30 XP for the Viper squad, which would get them to level up. We're 11 XP away from level. Or 15 XP for Anthony. Who's at 0 right now? Do they not get XP just for participating in fights? What was one for all again? I don't remember. Oh, that was the more XP for others, right? Yeah, they definitely, I've seen skills where they get like 2 XP for every enemy they kill in a mission or something like that. I'm very much tempted to go for the Viper. $30 is more than 15. Alright, jump complete. Opportunity seized. Workers are working on recycling the silent ships I took down. 2 for 1 special. Excellent news. 100 scrap. Beautiful. Alright, level ups. Vipers. All enemy units within their radius flee towards their capital ship for the duration of the effect. While fleeing, they cannot attack. Ooh. Good old fear. 8-second fear. Uh, 5% extra crit chance. Or 10 extra damage. Now I kinda like the this is a oh shit button, right? I kinda like this. Oh, do we have something where everybody gets XP that is not deployed? I think I have something. I'm like, how did my Raptor level up? They haven't been on a mission in two sectors. Okay, same thing. Damage resistance against missiles. 5% crit chance. I'm actually tempted to also take this thing. Like, the thing is also, our Raptor is like, of the 5 ships we have, probably the one we're least likely to bring. Yeah, we had that already. I need to actually hang on. Now that you mention it, I'm gonna take this thing. First of all, I want to remind myself why I'm getting the level ups. Ah, yeah, here, this one. All squadrons that aren't deployed at any point during battle gain 30 XP. So hey, maybe it wouldn't have mattered. Maybe that new ship could have just passively leveled. Also, this is a Cylon boss sector. I wasn't aware of that. Let me just quickly do settings, Twitch, and we extend the poll duration to 40 seconds because the 20 seconds was just way too slow. Okay. I want the civilian ship. I want to see what this is all about. So let's get our EXO in there. New civilian ship has joined the fleet. The Blazing Eclipse. An armored ship. Rare. Then okay. So much for getting a new ship that has that creates resources for us. You're just creating problems. But you have a lot of hit points for a civilian ship. That is pretty crazy good. A new batch of medicine has been prepared and is about to be shipped across the fleet. It's a bit of an unusual request, but I'd like to get my hands on some of it. Consequence on health core, but I really could use it. Use it for what? So, health care's average. Can I see what your morale is right now? I'm sure it's probably showing up somewhere. I just wouldn't know where. Oh, smiley face. Okay, so the morale is neutral. You know, the needs of the many outweigh the needs of the few. Sure, we can find something to get his morale back up again. It's still neutral, yeah. Okay. Right, we gotta level up for the EXO. I kinda want this. Like, I want to assign them back to the weapon system, and then we have decay with every hit. Applying a dot to enemies. 7 damage per second for 10 seconds, so 70 extra damage. Roughly. Seems good. On that note also, let's get you assigned. You here again, wonderful. Anthony's killing streak is off the charts. He's killed so many silents, maybe there's something he could wear as a badge of honor. Anthony Cannon. Anthony. Maybe he likes Slayer. What do you think? Okay, so we can't give him the nickname Anthony. So what do you think, Anthony? should have as a nickname. Exclamation A for Cannon, exclamation B for Slayer, or C for The Rock. Can you smell what Anthony is cooking? Don't make it a draw, please. Alright. Ah, democracy. He's a cannon. Oh, that improved his morale. Excellent. Was it enough to actually get us some more positive? No. He's still on. Okay, he's still okay. Which, you know, if somebody says I'm okay, that probably means they're terrible. So pyramid with iris. Gamble scrap. Or do something with the workers. Oh, we actually have good healthcare now after the event earlier. You know, let's get our relationship with Iris up a little bit. Sadly, you mostly miss your throws and interception, and you drop the ball a few times. Embarrassing. I don't think we can throw 4 extra supplies, as much as I like to get morale up drastically. Oh, but morale is now good. Okay. So there was something said here, right, what? With an excellent morale, they can get through personal arc opportunity. All right. So what do we have here? So this was lead hell, and this is fate. Would like to see what the crisis is before I want to know if I spent actions on this, because maybe we have action. Well, then again, we get extra XP, right? So I think I'm gonna take the extra XP here, and maybe that's enough for the level up. It is an opportunity. It's because our healthcare is good. Alright, alright, alright. Commander, healthcare is really high right now, and the medical team suggests we can capitalize on this opportunity. A fleet-wide drugs experiment. Yeah, sign me up. Okay, so what is it all about, actually? Data on the fleet as a census skills. Need to upgrade fleet logistics to test the drug. Minus 33% to all fleet health losses for 3 sectors. Once we get it resolved. So, level 3 fleet logistic. Which is this one. Which would cost us like 150 scrap combined. Yeah, I'll get back to you on that. Combat trucks, exactly. Smoke all around. Extra nukes? Nukes whenever we get nukes? Well, I mean, we have these 3 rerolls, right? Like, this doesn't seem super great. Fleet health, we already have so many bonuses for that. I'm curious also if we take a reroll, if we get 2 uncommons and a common, or if the rarity is gonna get rerolled too. So I think I'm gonna go for a reroll here. Okay, we're not. Well, that's shit. Now I want to reroll again. God. Yeah, we could take cautious. I think there's plenty of things where you need to assign a hero where you can take some damage. And having one who basically takes no damage or the minimum is okay. Didn't want to throw all my rerolls at that. Okay. Now. This is also already at max range, max level. 22 to repair 150. That's a lot of scrap if we want to repair this chiffon. But even unrepaired, this is basically higher health than the purple haze. I don't like the Trillium situation, so I'm gonna invest 1 turn in Trillium, then the crisis triggers, and we'll see what happens here. Late revision. The Lucan. This ship is only causing trouble. Having recycling systems to equip and the silence attacked. Fortunately, we didn't finish in time. Our recycling system is dated and has broken down several times since we left the colonies. Currently, it's barely able to produce the scrap the whole fleet needs. Upgrading will solve this problem. Upgrading is expensive. If I have an alternative, not the prettiest, smartest, but the cheapest. Remodel the ship into a structure. Will damage it, but the scrap production would go back to normal in no time. So, either we take 750 damage, or we have 30% reduction to scrap production until we upgrade the ship. I'm not sure what is needed to upgrade it, but I think we're going for the upgrade. So what do? We just need to level up the ship. Okay. So this is just pressing this button 4 times. We don't have anything else to do right now. I was going to do that probably anyway. That's the situation. Some of our officers are requesting compensation for having worked overtime. Additional food stamps. What in the world? We're at war. Civilization as we know it has been destroyed. And they want more food stamps. I mean, it's only 2 supplies. Yeah, okay, sure. Maybe it triggers a good event if they have high influence. Anyway, where was I? Train crew. Hey, an opportunity. Happens because the military influence is high. Alright, cool. That goes from morning report, but your mind wanders more than once. Last thing, the pilot briefing went extremely well. It's clear our relationship with the military is very good at the moment. Any victory on Earth or small has to be celebrated. An issue did come up, however. One of our pilots is an old-timer and believes she knows a way to improve ammo if we look to older aircraft. Permission to find a pre-war wreckage to grab some samples. Moving our ammo could mean faster loading speed, Commander. Fine, do it. We had 20% reduction to all cooldowns for 2 sectors. Yeah, sure. I feel like something, you know, I'm not more interested in permanent effects, not like for 2 sectors. But yeah, so I'm assuming to get this done, yeah, we need to resolve some wreckage POIs, which we don't have right now. Alright. Level up the ship. Upgrade is complete. The upgrade damaged the engines. God damn it. We can't have nice things here. Calibrate malfunctioning systems. I did keep here one dude available for something like this. That's solved. Back to my duties. Thank you. Yeah, take care. That better was the last time I see that freaking Lucan ship coming up. Okay, so this is the 2 POIs. This is the fleet logistic upgrade. Okay. I'm down to 2 Tillium. Which I don't like. And I don't like the Cylon boss thing here. I think we're not taking the extra thing here, but rather just increase our Tillium. Yeah, I guess we could also throw a little bit of scrap on this. Okay, so now that we have 3 ships, we need to select which of these 3 ships are gonna actually participate in the combat. And I think it's gotta be, of course, that Blazing Eclipse and the Lucan. Keep the Purple Haze out of trouble. Then, did I reassign my XO to weapons? Yes, okay, cool. Yes, done that. Okay, let's go. I guess, you know, when not too much of a choice here. Trade beacon. Another civilian ship. Tillium's good, supplies are good, scrap's good. Looks fantastic. Let's go to Xora. Ooh, an actual base star. There's something different about you. Number 5, the jerk. Clerk. Indeed, your dedication, your destiny, but don't mistake your survival for anything other than luck. Hunt down every last one of you, every last one. He actually sounds more like a jerk, not clerk. Look at you, hopeful, determined. I will sever this fight. Not to be reasoned with, Commander. Outrageous is lighting up. Right, big Obey Star. Vanguard Base Star mission is set to terminate the scattered surviving fleet. It will use Polyphemus Eye to annihilate your squadrons one after another. Okay. I'm not sure what that means. Acquire a target squadron, then launch a salvo of 5 consecutive exploding shots at the position on the battlefield. Well, this is like, you know, playing World of Warcraft, get out of the fire. don't stand in the bad stuff, I guess. What's this, by the way? Oh, emergency jump. Yeah, we got some strikers coming in right away. Let's make sure we have offensive coordination on. This is the ship is being targeted by something. Because one of the strikers is going there. Now we get a pause because it actually took damage, but it should be taken down here in a second. You can go for a striker here. What are you being targeted by? Oh no, that's just you in the range of the nuke. Okay, yeah, we'll take down the nuke, no problem. Hopefully no problem. Oh. Can't even take out a nuke with a single shot with the Kestrel. That's a little bit concerning. Okay. Turret. It's not too good weapon. Alright, that's a problem. You need to fly here. And then you're being targeted by the poly-eye thing. So we need to start moving. I wonder if I can kinda fly the ship. Oh god, you're so slow! Oh shit. Holy shit. You know what? Okay, so first of all, no, we couldn't just escape all of that. Second of all, I think you're gonna fly home and we're gonna send out the Raptor or something. I might have to come over here. Help with the new. Activated the turret to take down the nuke. Oh, Deadeye. One last Deadeye before we leave. Woo! Alright, gimme the... Do we take the bring in the Cobra? Cobra or Raptor? No, let's get the Raptor out. Yeah, they're always targeting the slow ones. Okay, you need to go there. You need to just fly a straight line. Don't look back. Okay. nuke coming in. I think I should be able to intercept that with the Viper. I definitely want you more in the middle. This was an easy intercept, okay. The time, still 40 seconds. You need to dodge. Wow, that's rude. That is extremely rude. Let's actually have the Raptor intercept this. You go in for the heavies. Okay. It's 16 seconds. Should be in range to intercept that. Seconds. They need 6 to come in. I think we intercept the nuke and then we go. Means you can already leave. Get on board. Jump. Oh. All right. That was yeah, we could have. I didn't try the frickin' return missile ability. But yeah, if I'm looking at this here, right? The wolf got 9 XP and participating in the fight, and everything that didn't participate at all in the fight, that was sitting in the hangar bay, gets 30 XP from our weapon system. So maybe not participating is better for leveling up. Anyway, 15 for Anthony or 30 scrap. That is a low amount of scrap. Or 30 XP for the Viper Squadron. Needs 46 to level up. I'm kind of leaning towards XP for Anthony, because then with any POI that we send him on, that should get him the next level. But you know what? We're gonna do a poll here. Let's see what you guys think. So, exclamation A, XP for Anthony. B, 30 scrap. C, 30 XP for the Vipers. Okay. Ooh. Really? The scrap? Well, it's a draw, so you know, dealer's choice. I'll go for the XP. Now the silence won't find us. Yeah, I'm not sure about this. Exo seems distant, lost in her thoughts. Or maybe there's a traitor among us. Are you a Cylon? We need to catch whoever's responsible. Count on me. Yeah. But do we not get the... So there's a find the hidden Cylon mechanic, but apparently we haven't unlocked that yet. Alright, so... Start off with some level ups. The Kestrel is leveling up. Every time this unit deals damage to a unit with the slow status, the unit gets stunned instead. Or 15 extra range, or 10 extra damage. Which, 10 extra damage on a unit that only does 44 damage seems significant. Now, if we were able to deploy the Cobra and the Kestrel at the same time, right? The Cobra has the whole thing where it applies slow to all enemies. So that's a 1-2 punch right there. Yeah, or reroll. Reroll is also an option. But let me check the level ups here on the Cobra. Yeah. Evasive action, or, well, 15 more range, or 10 more damage. Yeah, I think we take the 10 damage here again from 60 to 70. That's a decent upgrade. I like the combo of, slow turning into stunned. Although unless we can deploy both of these ships at the same time, we're not gonna have the combo available in any level. Well, I think our flag slows down enemies. The problem is that many of the enemies, at least in my experience, don't take too many hits to kill anyway, so the status effect thing is, it's neat, but it's mostly not needed. Like, it's heavy raiders, tempers, they take a couple more hits, but everything else dies very quickly. Actually, 15 extra range on 56, it's also not bad. But I kind of want to see what else this guy could get. Because it's a ship I've never seen before in any other run. I'm gonna throw a reroll at this. 25 damage to the primary weapon. Yeah, I think that's. I mean, not only, right, do we go from 44 extra 25, that's significant, but our new damage number is 69. I gotta take that. Yeah, and also to abilities, right? So even the turret should get buffed by that. All right. Do we wanna? Let's get the bar event first. What do we have? Pyramid with Iris again. Workers, gamble for scrap. I still miss most of my throws. Okay. Would be helpful to play more often. Oh, so we're getting reduced shop prices for this. Well, yeah. There's a shop here. Of course we take reduced shop prices. Although I wouldn't have minded some extra morale. Let's check the trader. Hello there. The junkyard has many spare parts and weapons if you're into that kind of thing. You're not afraid of the silence? This is a junkyard. There's nothing of value here. Why would they come after me? Well, because you're human. Or are you? Okay. We could get even more ships. The Gazelle is a fighter. 30 speed, that's pretty fast, but kind of not the most amazing damage. And then we have 27 supplies for a hero. That is insane. Trained veteran pilot. Yes, that's... You know, when I saw his picture, I thought, I'm sure that's a veteran pilot. He has, like... He's giving me strong pilot vibes. 12 scrap for 1 supply. Yeah, we can also sell stuff, right? And just sell our nuke launcher. We can even reroll. I mean, this seems like a decent deal, right? Although I want more scrap to you know, we need several ship upgrades. I can probably return here, right? Yeah. Okay, let's get some other stuff sorted out and get to the crisis. Also, let's get these POIs resolved. So, what was this again? This was an extra civilian ship. And then we had 2 wreckage pieces on POIs for cooldown reduction on my weapons, okay? Yeah, so we'll probably do all of those. Let's do the ship first. A refinery ship. We get Tillium each jump. That is pretty awesome. Look at our little fleet here. Level up. Every time an allied unit is destroyed during battle, the assigned unit gains 30% max hull for the remainder of battle and is fully repaired. Okay. Elite Hunter. Assigned squadron gains damage resistance and increased damage against Cylon elite units. For every jump, 1 random civilian ship that is not already at max level gets 30 XP. I like both of these, yeah. You know, we do have a poll for this. And like, so I want to say exclamation B for Elite Hunter, C for Instructor. This loses some value because, you know, ships only go up to level 3, right? Once they reach max level, there's no point getting them more XP. But yeah, let's get the extra damage and damage resistance. Cool. Let's get... Oh, we need to actually... And this we need to also do with a hero, because we need all the fuel we can get. Alright. Some tension on the purple haze. Military planning to form and to want nukes for us. But the workers have come forward requesting the job. They say they can give us scrap instead. What do we want to handle this one? Do we want one nuke, or do we want 70 supplies? So, who do we want to give more influence? I kind of feel like, you know, we're not using nukes all that often. 3 nukes, this seems plenty. Yeah, we also have a shop, right? I'm not sure what the nuke costs in the shop. Military is now tense. Oh no. God damn it. Got that. Oh, dang it. I challenge is off, and they'll probably try to get back at us. So, because our relationship with the military dropped, our opportunity is gone. Missed out on that. That's a shame. I wasn't that good anyway. Okay, so this is supplies. Grab the supplies here. And I'm gonna keep this action for the crisis, I guess. In case we need it. Let's throw 1 level here. If we can get the level up, we get more supplies per jump. But first of all, it's crisis time. It's down. Watch, the military is tense. God damn. What the frick's going on with your Marines? The last 2 cycles, we've been no shows at Gunster security briefings. I looked into it. Marines are missing briefings all across the fleet. What's going on there? These briefings are important. Probably a communication issue. Yeah. I left the mail on unread. It's an authority problem, nothing else. Marines have no respect for the chain of command. That's the issue. Yeah, I know somebody else who has no respect for the chain of command. Captain. Captain firing the officers will only disorganize the fleet. Not sure the workers will be happy about it. Our best course of action is now to focus on communication and logistics. If we don't resolve this, every 4 turns we get a negative situation. If we just ignore it, we get 40% increase to all fleet health losses for 2 sectors. And we drastically lose relationship with the workers. I think I'll go for this. Like, I don't care about the fleet health. This has been passively bumping up. Like, I've never seen that so high in all my games so far. In all my 1 game so far. But still, I don't want to lose if we lose the relationship with the workers, that means we also lose the opportunity we have. Yeah. Okay. So we just need to reach level 2 in fleet logistics. Okay. I'm sure that's not going to be all, right? I'm sure, like, the moment I click this, it's like, yeah, cool, thanks that you upgraded this, but actually we also need this. But let's see. Lock that. Keep an eye on our military forces more easily. Sure, but are you gonna let these slacking officers keep running the show? Please tell me no. Need show authority here. Okay. Gimme my whip. That's not how you do that anymore? Please at least one objective. Either discipline a rogue soldier, a rouge soldier, or brief the crew. Supplies, risk of some fleet health. Or brief is... Well, this is, no health issues. Okay. Yeah. Fantastic. Solved. Object is a double-edged sword. Well, most swords are double-edged. Thanks for what you've done. Okay. 4 you left. So what was I going to do? I was going to upgrade the purple haze. Now we get 7 supplies per jump. The captain thought it would be a grand idea to install some old tech from the underworld. Great, cool. We didn't have a choice. We needed a fast and cheap way to fix our water tanks. Besides, it's working. It's a hack job. The whole thing could blow any minute. We need to send specialists to fix this. Yeah, no, we want to fix this, probably. Yeah, like, I just want to fire all the captains of the ship. I take control of the whole fleet. I'm the commander here. Okay, so we would lose 70 scrap, or let's pay for supplies. We just upgraded our supply income. I'm sure it's fine. And let's get 44 scrap for 1 Tillium, I guess. I hope we get a Tillium POI in the next sec. We've been so low on Tillium. So in my last run, I had an ability on one of my dudes where every time I resolve a Tillium POI, I get an extra Tillium. I was sitting at 20 Tillium solid. I wasn't even going down. It was fantastic. Okay. Let's have one last look now that we know where we're standing at this here. I want to save up more scrap. That's really the thing. So I don't wanna really buy anything. Yeah. So we could have actually. We got what, 70 scrap or 1 nuke was the option earlier. Definitely taking the scrap was the right decision there. And we have 13 supplies. The cheap one here costs 18. Like, we could spend, buy supplies for scrap and then get a hero. I'm not sure if that's worth it. Like, heroes are good, right? But that's a lot of supplies. mean, we do have the... And this is with 10% reduction, right? We have 10% reduction on all the cost here. Sheesh. We would be 20? Yeah, maybe that's just it. Maybe we just buff XP here and take the next battle. And then see what we can get here. What do we have? Supplies, double Tillium, and fleet health, or a trade beacon. Scrap, supplies, Tillium. Al-Nash. Bless you. Defender frigate. Oh no. Some concerns here. Heavy radar, protector, and fixer. 100 max hull on random ships every 10 seconds. And on silent nukes entering a 22.5 TU range from the capital ship are deactivated. Okay, so no point nuking anything here. Cool. Why do we even have nukes? Oh, so I didn't even realize that this... I never actually looked at this interval. I always waited for the timer to be finished. But apparently if you just want to spend 4 Tillium instead of 1, you can always emergency jump, okay? Go for the capital ship. There's 6,000 HP. So the one where in the special mission we killed was only 3,500, and that took us a long time and a lot of focus fire. How do we want to handle this? I think we keep the Viper like in the middle again and have the other two guys go to the side. What does a fixer do? All our silent units within range restore 50 hull points. It's an activated ability. On a 3-second cooldown? What? Somebody shoot him. It's gotta be illegal. We have the thing. Yeah, you know what? Let's just deadeye him. Right away. Boop. I think that seems really strong enemy. What's the protector do? All our allies within the radius gain damage resistance, 40% damage reduction. And he got the 100% extra hull buff. Wonderful, wonderful. So maybe we want to have you here, and then we're going to activate the turrets when they get into range. Focus the protector. Oh man, our Viper took a beating. That's actually really low. These fixers are really fast to kill, huh? I'm gonna keep my ships. I'm trying to keep my ships together this time around, because the Viper is already so low. I could land and, you know, have somebody else come in, but the enemies are coming in reasonably slow. And since this guy is taunting, then I can just follow up with the Viper. Oh. If I remember to do it, that is. It's also kind of slow, low. Ooh. Protect the door, okay. We're gonna... Our taunt attack. Use some of this. Timer 30 something. I can look him. Let's take a beating here. Every now and then. Builds character. I think we're gonna dead-eye that fixer this time. Fix them up. Okay. 19 seconds, so probably still need to take out this wave here. Just a little bit out of ideas. Double fixer. Like, everybody's kind of low. I mean, they don't do damage, right? They all do very little damage. What if I go for the defensive? 15% evasion. Maybe tanker ship needs to tank a little bit. We kill the protectors and then get ready for the jump home. How are we looking? Beta is not ready, turret is not ready. 8 seconds to jump. I think we just land and tank a couple of hits over there. I mean, that's, you know, we have the Blazing Eclipse. It's an armored ship. It's what it's supposed to do. Okay. Yeah, this was really cutting it close there. But hey, we got a bunch of XP on that Kestrel. 4 hit points. Calculated, I would say. Very much calculated. Okay, we can get 30 XP on the Wolf. It's already sitting at level up. Get 15 XP on Anthony, who's also apparently getting level up. Or can get an additional save turn. Turn doesn't sound exciting. I'll leave it up. I'll leave it up to you folks. What do you think? Ship XP? pilot XP or a safe turn? Definitely some favoritism towards the ship XP, which I like. I don't mind that, you know? Right. Jump complete. All civilian ships present and accounted for. Let's go in and level up the wolf. We can get stealth, which gives us can't be targeted, lost when we attack or take damage. Or we gain 15 extra range or 20 max hull. Now this is the guy that does taunt, right? Every time it deals damage to somebody, it taunts them to attack. So getting more max hull is not a bad idea, I think. I do like weapon range is also always nice. You know, if you shoot the enemy before they can shoot you. Yeah, but like the health, the range is actually it's also fairly significant, right? From 56 to 71. If we had more rerolls left, I would also be inclined to reroll potentially. Let's go with range, you know? Shoot the enemy before they can shoot you. Okay. Let's check the bar. Maybe we can resolve or improve our relation with the military. Yes. Starts. And I end up broke. I can't believe I even know the rules. Okay. Military lighter, you managed to abolish hierarchy for a moment. Even you show poor triad skills. Time to get up. Okay, you can take a slight improve or a good improve. I'm actually kind of leaning towards taking the hit here. Like, keeping the factions in a good level has been a pain in my ass. So you know what? I'm willing to pay for that. All right. That's the same. Did she just jump along with us here? Another Viper squadron. Okay, first things first though. I think we're gonna grab extra Tillium here. What's that symbol mean here? Is it because of humanitarian? No, that shouldn't have any impact. Yeah, but that triggers even if they are not the one resolving the POI, right? Like, even if I'm doing this, I spend 1 Tillium. And we should still, yeah, we're still getting 2 to fleet health here. Alright, opportunity. Positive opportunity. Training reports in. Objectives are being reached. Pilots feel unchallenged. Survived with 4 health last time. Can make sure they kill as many raiders as possible. It boosts performance. 33% range. That is a lot of range. Yeah, absolutely. What do we have to do? Destroy 35 units. Okay. Hang on. With any hero assigned squadron. So, oh god, yeah. Alright. It's not enough to level you up. Okay, back to this. So we need 25 to get an extra dude. Storyteller, fresh start. Can we see what the traits do? Fleet health. Heals. And star weapons gets 20 extra damage. None of these are actually all that great. Yeah, I would like another hero, absolutely. I just wish they had better traits. Healing is probably the okayest one, yeah. If we get, hypothetically speaking, if we get an extra 10 supplies here, puts us at 26. We have a crisis to resolve. Skipping Stone. The captain of the Purple Haze wants to talk to you. He sounds agitated. Commander, we have a bit of a situation. An asteroid hit our hull. It's okay, except for a spare parts vault. The outside door may break at any moment. We're able to fix ourselves while affecting the efficiency of our ship. Requesting your help. But we tell them to fix this themselves. We help them, their ship will. If we don't help them, their ship won't be available for the next few sectors. Okay, so we can lock them for 2 sectors. Purple Haze is my what ship? It's my supply ship, right? Yeah, now that's locked for 2 sectors means we're missing out on 14 supplies. That seems unacceptable. Yeah, we definitely help. You know this event? Oh boy. Now I'm scared. Alright, what do we need to do? Oh god. We need to complete 2 of these. This is 4 supplies or a hero action. This is 2 supplies and some fleet health loss, or 1 hero action and some health loss. This is what supplies? So I'm thinking we take this one, and then the 2 supplies with potential losing some health. Seems okay. What's this? No other situation in the meantime? Okay. Yeah. Puts us at 24. No, we need 25. Because we lost the 50 instead of the 25. You did a solid job. Is the crisis actually over, or do we have a follow-up? It was fixed, but they're waiting for your signal to reattach the cargo, as it requires coordinating with surrounding ships. Let's proceed. It's never already over, is it? Okay. Place back cargo. 2 supplies or hero action. Now we could buy supplies, buy a hero. That new hero has an action available, and then we use the hero for the hero action on the crisis. Kinda, you know, do it. Let's not think about this. Don't second guess yourself. Just take actions. Here, bam. You go in there. This is solved. That will not be lost. During the repairs, we retrieved minerals from the asteroid that hit the ship's hull. What should we do with it? So we could have the increase worker influence. Increase military influence, or we just say, no, mine, yoink, keep it, 50 scrap, get in my belly. Another situation. Tension about the blazing eclipse. Yeah, I feel like some text got lost there. So we can ruin our relation with the military that we just repaired. Or if we decrease the worker relation, that means we probably lose the worker. Well, if we decrease the military, then we lose the military opportunity. And honestly, the military one is the... Is there any way I can see what the current opportunities do while we're in the selection screen? No. Yeah, I've been fairly nice to the workers, right? So maybe they're not dropping below fair if we go for this. No, workers are now tense. Are we losing? Oh no, this was a healthcare opportunity. Also, this, I don't care about this one really. Okay, it's all fine. It's all fine. Ish. Okay, we got 4 more things we can do here. Let's get more scrap. So if we want to get this, 396. Oh, we could actually get that right now. We could totally do scrap production here. And then immediately turn that scrap into another ship thing. God damn it.
Good to see you again.
Or maybe not. Hey, Lyra. What are you doing? Alright, what do we got over here? It's because the military's influence is higher than the underworld's. The Marines are hunting the underworld members on my ship. God damn. Okay. We send someone to supervise the military on the ship. Which means... we have five turns, though, to resolve this. So... We jump a sector, and then we can just throw somebody in there. It's fine. Give me my scrap. I want I want the hangar upgrade. Bam. Then we want to deploy the wolf, the cobra. More units to micro. Cool. I like it. Guess we can throw some XP at the Trillium ship. Oh, yes. So I don't think we can actually assign the new guy, since he doesn't have any traits that allow him to be assigned to either a ship or to a weapon, to a ship weapon. So you can't just assign them to like a station or anything like that. They need to have traits that make them either a pilot or a gunnery officer. But they should, next time they level up, we can try to take something that gives him the ability to be assigned to ships. Alright. I risk reward, Elite Silent Battle. Scrap a squadron and silent activity, or we'd go the safe route where we have scrap, supplies, Trillium, and a hero. If I'm looking at this, like, nah, I think we take the safe route, right? Yeah, so, but the last one gave us a squadron. If we get another squadron, we kinda, like, we already have a good selection of ships down here, I think. Oh, shit, that was the wrong button. Cobra, get back in here. Cool. What do we have? A bombardier. Every 10 seconds, prepared shot, 100% damage on an enemy. All silent missiles gain 100% extra hull strength, so they're harder to take down. Okay. You deploy a radar. Okay, sniper, tempest. Ooh, coming in fast here. Right. Kestrel. Offensive aura. Get ready to take on the sniper. Viper. What does the Tempest do anyway? Oh, Tempest has a missile launcher. And it taunts enemies it shoots at. Okay. Let's taunt it right back. Cobra can shoot that. You can go for the sniper. What's happening here? Dancing back and forth. Like kind of camping on the jump-in spot. Where it's like, yeah, come on out.
It is good to see you again.
Hey, dope dog, what's up? We're rocking these guys. Man, I'm kind of tempted to sneak in some attacks on this thing. There's no way we can get through 6,000 HP, right? The thing is also, the enemy base star is just outside of range of nukes. So we just would have to go with just regular attacks. So Deadeye does 300 damage, right? And this has 6 and has a 40-second cooldown. So even if I start shooting now, we can use it 3 times. 300 damage 3 times is not quite 6,000. But we can, you know, maybe have the Cobra shoot it a little bit. We're applying the frail debuff so that it takes increased damage. If you go there, maybe fly the Kestrel a little bit into that area. You need to take care of this guy. Question is, I'm not seeing the frail. Maybe it doesn't apply. But let's try to Deadeye this thing. See if we're doing 300 or if we're doing 375 here. I didn't see any damage number pop up. That is not a good sign. So I think I should... maybe we just activate the turret when these guys spawn in, yeah. Attacker. No, you stay here. God, I hate getting too many. No, you stay there. You stay there. Okay, all good, all good. Viper takes down this, goes there. Wolf takes care of these guys. We keep shooting. By the way, yeah, this is also not reaching. It's like barely out of range. It's almost like it's intentional that you can't shoot your main weapons at this thing. We're gonna start with the Tempest. There's an elite, what, sniper? Plus my Deadeye is not back up again. You're just melting these guys as soon as they drop in. The wolves kinda doing work here. That's a damage upgrade, I think. Doing some of that work. Maybe do... Can't hit that guy. We might have to do a little bit of shooting on somebody else, yeah. That's good enough. How are we looking? Half health. Half health. 40 seconds left. And we got a turret available. Can't believe we're doing this. $500 health. It's gone. God, I was hoping for I was expecting a Steam achievement to pop up here. God damn it! Yeah, I killed a frickin' base star. Well, frigate. Of auto pauses because our ships were hit, but I think we are ready to leave. Oh my god! Yeah. God. I need more speed on my ships. This is always taking too long. No. Come on, land. Combat landings authorized. Woo! Champions offerings. 40 scrap, 4 supplies, 1 trillium, 20 fleet health. Champion of Humanity. 15 XP for the EXO. Or 30 XP for the Viper Squad, which is already leveling up. I think, yeah, I'm leaning towards A. Nah, I think actually I'm gonna make an executive decision. We're taking A. That's a good amount of supplies, resources. This is a very green jump location. What's happening here? Diffuse engineered bomb. Okay. Where did this come from? Alright, first things first. Let's do promotions. We have 3 level ups. Right, Viper Squadron. All enemies within the radius have their damage decreased. A long-range missile that stuns, or 25 range on the primary. We already have 15 range. So a standard Viper has 15 range. We get all the way up to 55. That's pretty good, I'd say. Also, it's purple. Gotta take the purple stuff, right? Bam. Then the Raptor got a level up because it did an excellent job sitting in the hangar doing nothing. Congratulations. 25 range. Or you gain 5 range every 2 seconds while moving. Which is then lost 2 seconds. That seems ass. Just flat out more range. Yeah, like to reach the 25 range with the other ability, you need to be moving for like what, 12 seconds? Okay, Kestrel level up. %20 evasion while moving, 10 damage for the primary weapon, or immunity from all friendly fire damage. Illogical. This is the thing you need. For those who don't know, Illogical kept killing his own sheeps with friendly fire from his base star, from his gun star. And by kept killing, I mean I think it happened once, but that's enough to say that he constantly nukes his own ships. Like, this is not bad, but it doesn't excite me. I'm kind of looking for excitement. It's all friendly fire damage, right? Preventing any unwanted collateral damage. I would say that makes you immune to your own nukes. It's like 6 cents. I'm not 100% sure, though. I can see an argument for, yeah, that doesn't work against nukes. Like, come on. Why would it work against nukes? I don't know. The thing is, I don't think a Kestrel is like in the thick of it where this really comes to help. Like, I would take that on a Viper in a heartbeat, right? Because the Viper is in close range. Then again, our Viper is no longer in close range. It's 60, but it outranges the Kestrel now. I think I'm actually gonna press the reroll button. God damn it. It's like every reroll so far has been worse in terms of rarity. We always lost rarity. We never got a good one. Okay. So 5% chance for critical hits, or just flat 15 range. Again, I don't know. Like, we've been... This is again, like, the thing is, I don't know how quickly... Oh no, oh, if you hover over there, you see it fires every 2 seconds. I feel like it's gotta be the range, though. Which also makes our main weapon range roughly the same as the turret range, which is kind of convenient for, like, just knowing where we can shoot at. But yeah, not exciting. Okay, let's get rid of this. Get the new guy in there. Oh, we have 2 crisis turns here. Yeah, I should look at this. And then, you know, if somebody, like, for example, the workers are tense, I bet you this is going to be a worker related crisis. And maybe we could have prevented this with a bar action. Oh, okay, no, it's, oh, yeah. A Cylon among us? Adama's warning. We have a Cylon on board, passing as one of us. They're here. I can't believe it. What the? Get hold of yourself, Anthony. The exit turns to you. Fire in her eyes. More like in her eye, maybe? We need to set up a post for you in the security center, sir. You'll handle the hunt from there. 1 person for everything? It's protocol, and you should know it. Counter-espionage demands compartmentalization. So far, this run is going surprisingly well, so everything will probably turn to crap very soon here. Alright, so this is the part of the game we haven't seen yet in this run, right? So at some point, you get this security center, and the note is silent, could be walking among us, it could be anyone, even someone in the CAC. Let's catch the traitor. So as long as we have the silent among us, every 5 turns, we get sabotage. So in this security point, we have our roster. Apparently the guy we got from the station is definitely not a Cylon. And you can, once per jump, can do an investigation for free. So this is the free stuff we can do. So we can look into everybody's past here. So green means definitely, unsuspicious. It's 15 supplies, 1 interrogation. Okay. Yeah, I guess we gotta... So somebody needs to have 3 things that are not green check marks, then they could be a Cylon. As soon as they have at least 2 green check marks, they're probably kind of free. So for now, I think the best we can really do is next jump, get another free investigation here, etc. I think the only one with the fucked up eye is our XO, right? It's probably some sort of injury. Happens, right? Life's rough to some people. Or maybe it's just the lighting that their left eye is always looking a little bit weird. Anyway. I think we give combat training to the new guy. 2 XP every time the squadron destroys a unit. Should help him level up and catch up with the rest of the guys. And gives us another pilot. Alright, this was... Yeah, we definitely want... Didn't we have somebody who wouldn't take wounds? Cautious? Minimum possible damage. Okay. Oh, now we get the real crisis. That wasn't even the real crisis, the Cylon thing, huh? Silent hoarding. That's because workers are tense. I still think I should have gone to the bar. In an inventory of Blazing Eclipse, notice some discrepancies. Some of the drugs we store for emergencies have well disappeared. Okay, use your help and look at it. Yes, they're definitely not in the commander's quarters. You don't have to look for drugs there. Absolutely not stored here. I know many of the lurkers. I could pull some strings, strike a deal. What was the cost? Probably some of a scrap, if I had to guess. But hey, the stealing will stop. Lead an investigation. So we get reduced scrap gain for 2 sectors, 40%. That is significant. Or do an investigation, which costs us actions, and as long as we don't resolve it, free supplies every 4 turns. Yeah, let's investigate sure it's not going to be that wild. Let me check the bar. Can we do something with the workers? We can play cards with the workers. Okay, gets them back to fair. Should have done this first, then we wouldn't have gotten... Well, we would have gotten a different crisis, right? I don't think that the crisis would have disappeared. Okay, so this is the reveal the Cylon. Okay, this is the investigation. So interrogate. Oh. Spy on passengers. Video surveillance. Don't we all like surveillance? We got a level up here, by the way. Let me see. We could just fully heal you for free here. I mean, cautious and more max health? Sure. This was also an opportunity. Yeah, we get an extra hero here. You know, let's do that first. Tanaka. You're a fast reloader. Okay. Oh god, a worker thing. Good news from the workers. Discovered, synthesize, increase our scrap and supply production over the next few sectors. Scrap and supply. Okay. Cool. What was that? 20% extra? For 2 sectors. And we just need 2 wreckage POIs, which we have in this sector. That seems pretty good. We're just running out of time here. Because we probably wanna resolve this, right? Because otherwise every 4 turns we lose supplies. So let's analyze. Hang on. Level up first. Apply frail with our Gunstar weapon, yeah. Breaching shot. Seems pretty good. Okay, what did I say? Video surveillance, new guy, do it. Interesting offer from the underworlds. In exchange for food and medicine, they'll invite you to a major ceremony of theirs. So we can increase their influence, or we can decrease. I don't wanna, we can't use 4 supplies here. God damn it. But we know that once they get to 2 influence, we trigger positive events. This is gonna come back to bite me. I'm sure of it. Okay, what do we need here? 4 supplies, or for the other thing? How do I click back out of this? Right click? No. Force supplies and health loss. I don't even remember. What's the other one? Same thing, right? I want to keep the hero probably for the Tillium. Yeah, so we get more Tillium out of it. So let's get force supplies here. Resolves the crisis, except it probably doesn't resolve it fully. We get a follow-up quest. Turns out there are some big from things over here, so rather than steal, collect, hoard, whatever they can get their hands on. The end game is a moment not exactly clear. We should do some surveillance to find out. God, it's this two-step process every time. Protect the hangar door. Don't have enough supplies for it. Yeah, we're still getting negative supplies every 3 turns. Okay. Fine. We use the dude. Just don't take 2 wounds. Not as my pilot, please. Oh. And then we are triggering the next sector, the next turn with a double, another crisis. Triple crisis in one sector is very rough. So CSE. Minutes earlier, a civilian shuttle peeled away from fleet and then disappeared from the radar entirely. The civilians wanted to help command. They must have had a goal in mind. I'm sure of it. Just don't know what it was. And now they're lost in space. Follow protocol. Interrogate potential witnesses. Explore their last known location. Oh, it's a waste of time. We look for them and miss our next jump and rejoin the fleet. So we can investigate, or we can just send out the new guy, which locks him out for 2 sectors. This sector should count as the first one, right? And this sector is basically already over. I think I wanna bypass. Means we can't level him up as quickly as I would like to.
Commander, the lab is currently idle.
Little jet.
We're wasting valuable time and resources by not conducting any research. Please consider providing us with a directive as soon as possible.
Yeah, bring them home. Bring them home. Yes. You're a good guy. I'll count on you. You know, as he launches from it, you see from camera. Freaking Lucan guy. People are fighting. The workers here are blaming the patrolling pirates for letting the shuttle leave the fleet in the first place. What should I do? God damn it. The patrolling pilots are doing their best. Support them. Workers are now tense again. This is a crisis management game. This is. Pick your poison. Every single time. I like it. Factory devotion mist. I didn't want to lose the military opportunity we had going. Now we lost the worker opportunity. Shit. Which was a really good one. But yet, if we complete this, 33% to range, it's also really good. Okay, we've got four turns to resolve this. I don't even want to look at it. Yeah, no. Okay, we've got 3 more turns to do something here. Get some supplies out of this. We don't have any actions, so this is gonna be, hey, spend 1 Tillium to get 2 Tillium. What a deal. Hook me up. Yeah, we could definitely do some upgrades. Let me get the scrap here. That's 84. And what was this? What was the result that we got from this? Reduced fleet health losses. It's not like the most amazing, but I guess, you know, it's not a bad thing to have. Oh, the drug trial. Yes, yes, begin it at once. Run tests on civilians. That sounds like. But this would be our last action right now. No, I want to pick up these 6 extra supplies, yes. Alright, quick check. Deployment is looking good. Weapons are assigned. Start the battle. Heroes should still be assigned, right? They don't get unassigned. And again, like 2 of our heroes do not have any perks that allow them to be assigned to ships or guns. Alright, so what do we have here? Scrap, supplies, Tilium, auxiliary systems. Scrap, supplies, a weapon. I kinda like Tilium, yeah. Sentinel, Hydra class frigate. Raiders, heavy raiders, snipers, tempests. You're giving 100% damage boost to units. So, and you automatically fires at anyone who gets within 150 range. So I guess we're not killing, we're not trying to kill the Sentinel here, because it actually fires back. How dare. Why are you blinking? Oh, it's really just because the ability is ready? Alright, yeah, let's do this. You fly in there, you fly in there, you fly in there. We're gonna take this. Let's go. So, our Cobra has the missile overrides. Look at that radius though. What kind of missile is that? Cylon explosive missile. Can we get both? Not like this. shut down before I could press the button. Well, I did press the button, but, you know. Should probably commanded the others to leave the missiles alone. A little bit of damage here. This is gonna get shut down in no time here. I'm not even concerned. We are getting hammered here in the wolf. That is actually a little bit concerning. Pull you back a little. Maybe I should undeploy. Swap it out for the Raptor. We can hold this with the others. Did we get shot down or did we land? Pay attention. No, wolf is here. Okay. God, do we have any more fun buttons to press? Oh, we could. Oh, that's I kind of want to test this one out here. Hey, everybody flee! Get lost, suckers! That AOE fear is really good. $36 seconds. You go there on this guy, you go on this guy, you go help out on this dude. This all seems like some of these ships seem really strong, I gotta say. Okay, we gotta kill this wave and then we can head home. Turret time. I think I got hit a key that showed me that status. Alright. One home, combat landings authorized, you know, the usual stuff. Ah, what a timing, look at that. We land, we jump. Easy. Okay. Yeah, Kestrel turret was a good shout there. It's good timing, I think. Choose Wood Blessing. This would be enough for a level up on Anthony. Not too excited about 30 scrap, I gotta say. And the raptors are like, they're sitting in the hangar. We just bring them in if really, just like now when one guy gets low and we swap him out. So I think it's got to be the XP. Unity ceased. This will boost morale. So, Cylon boss sector. Yikes. Before we do anything, promotion on our pilot. Put taunt. I'm not sure. We could just gain resilient here. That would also heal us automatically. Like this is kind of, if I had rerolls left, this would be a reroll. I don't want to taunt with a Viper. I mean, I could assign him to a different ship, I guess. But I think resilient is not a bad shout here. So I'm a little bit torn. I wanna play this game mode, but I'm also okay. I think we do the one more sector here, but we're getting close. We're beyond the usual end time for the stream, but we're doing one more sector. Yeah, so I kind of want to do the stuff that doesn't advance time before I do anything else. AKA, let's go to the bar. Get our relationship with the workers up. I think I'm actually paying extra since we have a little bit. Right, that doesn't cost time. Same thing here. Security is also free action. Let's do the lead record investigation. Okay. So then, who has, I think here, you have cautious, so you will take no damage from this. Diffuse the bomb. Witness to the recent event gave us new leads for silent investigation. What? New opportunity. Because the workers lie at us. So copper wire. 20% scrap and supply gains for 2 sectors, and I think if I read that correctly, the text jumped a little bit there, but I'm assuming this is another one of those, 2 wreckage piece POIs, which we want to do anyway, right? Get a new auxiliary system. Heavy reloader. Okay, all weapons gain -10 cooldown. So normally at the start of the weapon, the cooldown is at 50%. So let's say, oh god, what, our flag has like a 30-second cooldown, something like that. I don't know. Can I look at this? I look at the weapon stats? No. Yeah, I guess, you know, at the very start of the battle, you don't necessarily need your weapons right away. So waiting the extra couple seconds and then you have them more often is probably an okay trade. I feel like they could have given us something more useful. Alright, then there's a minor sabotage over here. Oh, this is from having the Cylon on board, right? The every 5 turns we get a sabotage event. Workers have accused you of being a Cylon. Yeah. How about that? So, the workers just gave me a new opportunity. I don't want to ruin that. What's your morale like anyway, lady? Neutral. We're just one. Let me just finish this, and then we have the event with the workers complete. We get the reward, and then you can shout at them again. No, I want to keep the opportunity alive. Oh, look at that. Still neutral. It's fine. Okay, you know, actually, I'm gonna... No, you're gonna look at this. Or maybe look at this. And say, that's tragic. Let's get a big chunk of supplies here. Oh, you already did something. Right. So we get extra supplies now. And scrap for 2 sectors. Wonderful. Radioactive alarm. Radiation spikes on my ship. Yeah, that's... You flew into the green area. The green is radiated. Have you not played any video games? Each time you use the FTL drive, it creates radiation. Yeah, don't use the FTL drive then. It's easy. You shouldn't have built for such frequent jumps. We need help to fix this. Okay. So... Okay, while this is inactive, while it's not sustained, we lose 20 health every 4 turns. That's nothing, right? We have so much health and we regenerate health all the time. This is fine. I'm assuming, though, from the wording that we need to resolve wreckage or structure POIs, which we just cleared out for the other event. God damn it. Every damn time. Before we do anything else, I'm gonna send this dude over here, get us some fuel, because we're kind of low. Yeah, 0 for a second there.
It is
A little bit
good
scary.
to see you again.
Penny, are you trying to tell me something? Oh, this was just a reminder about the fuel. Yeah, we gotta spend the supply. Suddenly we are back at 21 supplies, you know? Defuse the bomb. Thank you for the fuel reminder, by the way. I've seen links to the Silent Among Us. Okay. Gotta look at that. Comes down. What the anger, raw and pure, flashes across her face. Calm yourself, this isn't a computer's fault. My team can documents either. Someone or something is blocking our comms. Probably silence. It's always silence. Close by magnetic interference. What do you mean close by? Security alert coming from the near deck. Open airlock. One person is missing. Computer problem is spreading. We need the console in top shape and quick. Of course, we could reboot the entire system and change the communication frequency, but an impact on our squadron deployment. We'd be sitting ducks out there. That's up to you, Commander. So why, until we have this resolved, we can't basically buy any R&D upgrades, 75% more expensive, or we lock one squadron dock for the first 60 seconds of each battle for the next 2 sectors. Now, we are in the Cylon boss sector, but we do have 4 docks, which is kind of a luxury thing. Last run, I only had 3 docks the whole run. I also didn't make it, but I only had 3 docks. I mean, not buying upgrades is not a big deal, right? Unless we get a crisis that tells us, hey, buy some upgrades. So I guess we can take it. Alright, so what do we have to do for this? Fix 2 things. 8 supplies. 6 supplies and potential flute for 4 and more health loss. Okay. So much for, oh, we have so many supplies now. Red purchase card. Tell you, is he concerned about not having? Yeah, I do have supplies coming in. Tell Bradford that. We're getting what? Where is it? 7 supplies here per jump. And I really want to level this up at some point. I think, what are we doing here? I don't want to spend the 8. Look, we spent the 4 and see if we lose 25 or 50. I'm always losing 50, right? Oh, we only lost 25. Also, we regained 2 because we spent supplies and we always gain something. Okay. You know what? In that case, looks like we have 25 extra health to spend that we didn't lose with the other option. And we didn't lose any. Oh man, double rolled here. Some streamer luck. Okay. So once again, we need a structure POI. Thank you, Commie. Need a structure POI. Right? Yeah. Okay, one structure POI solves all our problems, but that's not gonna happen until next sector. I think we grab the scrap. Don't have the money or manpower to fix that, and then I think with the last action here we train this crew. Did we ever give you any piloting skills? Oh, you have combat training. Did I not? God, did I assign you to a ship, or did I screw that up? Where I said, yeah, he's assigned. We can't assign him anyway. No, I fucked up. I'm sorry. That should have been last sector already. People were yelling at me, and I'm like, no, we can't assign them anyway. Okay. Well, you know, I think next jump is gonna be to Odon. Quidon, which is a crisis objective. A shop. Oh yeah, of course it's crisis objective. We need a wreckage. Scrap, supplies, Tilium, and another civilian ship? The Sphinx Space Star. Number 3, the Philosopher. You're an experiment. Don't think of it otherwise. I've seen the spark in your eyes forever disappear. We'll keep attacking. There's beauty in this mystery called death. A mystery silence you know nothing about. So why do you have resurrection ships again? We'll show you. Bet you will. Enemy forces detect. Yeah, no shit. The base star. We all see it. Man, who's paying that guy? What are you doing? It will use Enigma to make your weapons and squadrons ineffective while annihilating a fleet of overwhelming forces. Raider, Heavy Raider, Protector, Dodger, and Fixer. Oh, God. I hate Dodger. Like the Cylon ships, not the person. Deploys a coordinated relay on the battlefields. What does that mean? I'm not sure what Enigma does, and I'm not sure what the coordinated relay does. Enigma these nuts, exactly, yeah. It. Everybody. Come over there. Yeah, so weapons, both are 30-second reload, so 27-second now with the reload booster. We should probably do this offensive thing. And you have what again? Missile overrides. Okay, let's send you on this guy, send you on that guy. You can start shooting here. What do we have over there? Another protector with triple snipers. Okay. This is my long range, the Cobra. Okay. Take on this. We gotta get the Viper in there. Nina thinking I leave the other guys here. Maybe we can use the turret. We're about to get a nuke. So we have the missile redirection thing, but that's on those two guys. That nuke's gonna get shut down before it ever comes close. Turret. Restart. So what's with the Enigma? Deployer coordination relay. There's a coordination relay. Reaches targeted position on the battlefield. What does it do? What does it do? Okay, we gotta shoot the protector. How about you relay these nuts? Oh, I can't relay these nuts? Okay. Okay, coordination relay. All allied units within 125 have their evasion set to 90%. Yeah, I don't think so. Coordinate this. I wonder what the cooldown on this coordination relay is. You go for the fixers. You go for that fixer. What's that? Dodger. Who am I looking for? I'm looking for you. Why is this? Okay, I'm looking at my Cobra. This is this ship. So if I'm targeting here, why is it showing this line? I don't understand. Why is or is that where this enemy is going at? Some of the UI things are looking a little bit weird sometimes, yeah. Does the nuke come in? Where's my nuke redirection thing? Too far away. Oh, we're fine. Still a minute to go. Holy shit. Sweating. What are you doing? Another 2 communication relays. So, oh, this is already down, as in deployed down. Okay, so you shoot at this. You shoot at this guy. And I'm actually I'm kind of tempted. I mean, there's nobody here that you're communicating with. I'm a little bit concerned about the overall health of my ships here. Lupin is under attack. That's fine, then we just solved that. What's the Viper doing? Nothing. Yeah, the Kestrel is taking a little bit of a beating. Do we nuke this? We do. Kestrel needs to fall back. What I'm gonna do here. I'm gonna fly up and try to. Never mind. Somebody already destroyed the missile. God, I was finally thinking, hey, we can intercept it, redirect it. You know, I think we're gonna dead-eye the heavy raider. Didn't even kill it. Did 180 damage for some reason. Jesus Christ. 3 of those? 27 seconds. Everything's lighting up. 2 nukes coming in. Bunch of ships down here. We blew up that beacon. I think Kestrel lands. 18 seconds. Get the Viper back. I'm gonna see if we can kinda get the missile override here in. That would be kinda although to the closest friendly ship or enemy ship. Oh, really? It redirected them down here? That's not. Oh, that is the closest ship. Well, shit. that's not what I had in mind there. Okay. Move. Go for that. And seconds to jump. Kind of thinking we just grab one more kill. Let me take out this fixer. And then everybody home. Take the rest on the nose. Come on, jump. Okay. Oh, we were shot down. No. Oh, we're taking damage here on Chen. So we couldn't prevent the wound here. We can repair the Lucan for 300. I mean, 30 scrap. No, that's the 30 scrap's not worth it. We have a well, not free, right? We have a one wound. It's not the end of the world. Yeah, I mean, we never really repaired this fully. Oh, yeah. Actually, we never repaired it fully, and it took enough damage to get here past that orange critical threshold, so we have a critical effect on the ship now. Not so apparently all of our ships have a critical effect. Oh boy, the whole fleet is on fire. Well, there's a lot of things to do. But we can also stop the crisis here. But I think that's gotta have to wait for the next stream. We're almost an hour over my usual stream time here. So I'm gonna call it here. And we can continue this run next stream. So on Saturday we do XCOM. We do always XCOM on Saturday. So I guess we might continue this run on Sunday because I'm not around tomorrow. I might do an extra stream for some more Battlestar on Sunday. No promises, but I think I should be able to. Can I fix that in? Maybe a later start? I'll have to see. Well, I guess you have to click that follow button if you want to know when I go live, or join the Discord, or just, you know, constantly F5 the Twitch page. I really like this game. There's a lot of, you know, fires to put out on every end. I'm not sure how repetitive the events get once you play multiple runs, but considering there's 4 different gun stars you can fly around with, and we have like, what, 7 different ships for the Vipers in the tactical phase, and I haven't even seen any other gun star weapons yet. Still a lot of things to explore, still a lot of things to unlock. Exactly, Chad. Alright, with that in mind, before you all run away, let me see if I can find somebody to raid for some more fun action here. Who's around? I'm gonna send you over to our good friend HBFT Gaming. They're playing some Warhammer stuff. What is that? Total War Warhammer? And that's always a blast over there. So yeah. Thanks everybody for hanging out. It's been lovely. Chat, see you next time. Commie, Lenny as always. Good one. Lyra, Pixel Clicker, Junk for Guns, Vanga, Princess, thank you all for being here. Thanks for, you know, helping with the choices. It's really fun stream. Looking forward to that. To more of that. Alright. See you next time. You bear have a good night. And I'll see you then. Bye bye.